when he's playing real starter minutes. I'm talking about 36, 38 minutes a game. We don't get to see that. I mean, he's averaging what? Where is he?
Because they said for what? Why are we going to wear him down?
If I'm the coach, I'm doing the same thing.
100%.
But, as a player and as a competitor, you want to see, especially when you're in the prime of your career, you want to know, like, what's the potential? Like, what do you have? I honestly think if he's playing real starter minutes and playing in the fourth quarter on a regular, he's averaging 40.
At least.
He's averaging 40. And that is crazy.
A slow night is 30 for him.
What's he averaging right now?
Do we know, Caesar? Something insane, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, what is SG averaging right now, Caesar?
You're going to have to do a deep dive for that stat.
Is this Caesar's first appearance? Come out here when you have it, Caesar, because we need to see it. But tonight, a paltry 28 points. 26 minutes. Holgram right behind him with 24. I mean, just insane, Robin. This has been such a season already for OKC, and we're literally just scratching the surface.
What makes them so effective, contrary to Chris wants to see them unleash SGA, quote unquote.
I would.
But that's what makes them so effective, that they're disciplined, they're measured, they know what's going to be best for the team overall.
No, I would. And it's not necessarily, I'm going against what OKC is doing. I think I just want to see more competition.
No,
I want to see more competition out there. Like, let's challenge him.
You're a hooper. I get it.
So he can. Yeah. So he has to play.
He is averaging
in the fourth quarter.
Per Caesar, of
is that
course,
your challenge to the
33 points in 33 minutes is the average.
I don't think it's going to motivate him.
For Shea.
What is it? 33
in 33 minutes.
33 in 33 minutes. Robin, come on, man.
Those aren't bad.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not too shabby for him.
It's okay.
All right, so meantime, Grayson Allen, he was ejected in the third quarter after a collision with Chet Holgram.
Yeah.
Do you think what Allen did warranted an ejection, though, Chris?
I'm going to say no. I do not think it warranted an ejection. It was, James Williams, the official, that's my guy. Gucci Man, the second.
You know everybody.
Yeah, I do.
Very well connected.
Name. Here it is right here. Listen, definitely a hard trying to bulldoze through the screen. I'll give him a flagrant 1 in that situation.
Sure.
But this is what I think. I think they gave a flagrant 2. There's a lot of time left, and they're getting blown out. So I think if they left Grayson in, I think the thinking was that there might be some retaliation because there's a lot of time left in the game. You know what I mean? So I think that's why they did it. But, ordinarily I'd say a flagrant 1.
Flagrant 2 is malicious intent?
Yeah, they said to wind up and everything.
It looked
intentional. It looked like he was frustrated and he intentionally fouled him. So I could see both ways. I agree. I don't disagree with the flagrant 2. It looked like he extended those arms. He knew what he was doing.
It was right here. It was in the mud.
But sometimes that happens. Like you want to send a message earlier. It might not happen. They're frustrated at that
It
point.
happens, and then you're going to get into flagrant 2.
You're going to get a flagrant 1. You're going to get a flagrant 1.
Now you're arguing with the higher ups in the NBA, and I dare enter that room because we won't be on this couch next week.
He's a company guy, all right? Listen, period.
He has a point.
I'm towing the line. I'll toe the line with the best of them.
He has a point.
I'm not mad at it. Kate, coming up soon on Prime, the Lakers will host the Spurs in the Emirates Cup quarterfinals. We're going to get to that in a second. First, we do have OKC's head coach after the win. Here we go.
Well, a lot of it is just, first of all, it's never a perfect game. Individual players improving. Nobody's a finished product. A lot of guys are early in they're like early prime players or pre-prime players. And so a lot of it's that. And then you're only as good as you are in the next challenge. All that's great, but none of it matters Saturday. We can't take any of it and carry it into that game. It's 0-0 when we start that game. And we have to do those things. Again, none of it, like I said, you have habits that you build, but none of it carries over. And so that's a competitive challenge. It takes mental toughness and discipline and commitment to do that. These guys have exhibited that over a long period of time, but we have a lot of season left. And so that's our challenge moving forward.
It was not giving a coach whose team just won by almost 50 points and who are 24-1, Chris. Not satisfied.
You know what? He's seen this before.
Right.
He's seen this.
He's seen some things.
He's seen this a lot. And so, it's tough when you always have to challenge your team to try to, now you're nitpicking.
Sure.
Now you're nitpicking. Hey, listen, this possession right here, we didn't run our set, we didn't run it through enough, or we got a turnover here. Let's fix that up. But deep down, when the cameras are off, I'm pretty sure he's going, he's excited and enjoyed, how they took care of business. And I'm looking forward to seeing him in Vegas.
I think that's the beautiful thing about what Coach has got going on over there. He doesn't have to motivate them. The team seems to motivate themselves. They seem to challenge themselves and get up for the little things, doing the little things out on the floor.
Yep.
And so I think Coach, he's going out there, he's spewing what he has to do to the media to keep you satiated.
Sure.
But he's sitting back there, he's smiling.
Yeah, for sure.
No question. How could you not?
Yeah.
How could you not?
I'm,
A quarterfinal win by almost 50 is bananas.
Yeah, and we knew Phoenix Suns would get
Hampered.
No
sure.
no Devin Booker, no Jalen Green.
It's tough. Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker.
I know it is.
Yeah, it is. We got it though. We all right.
We're on top of everything.
It's not
People knew what we
DiVincenzo.
were saying. But I think, at the end of the day, you think about OKC, I have to really go back because I said I didn't think they were going to break the Golden State Warriors record 7-3-9.
Yeah.
I'm starting to.
You're starting to, the wheels are
is-
turning now. The
This
math.
team, right, like, you look at the way they play defense,
Yeah.
they're all up in them. Like, they are pressuring up top. They got the help defense coming if they get beat. Rarely are they getting beat. They're physical. And one thing I want to give props to Iman Shumpert.
Come on.
Iman Shumpert had a video clip on social media. He was talking about how aggressive this OKC team is. Like, at other teams, it might be a foul. But when you got all 5 guys being so aggressive, the refs can only call so much.
Sure.
So the OKC dictates the level of physicality that they play with on defense, and it's just contagious. And refs, sometimes it may be a foul, sometimes it may not be, but you can't call everything because they play so aggressive. Can you speak to that, Robin? Just like how different teams, play defense and are able to get away with certain
It's
stuff?
true. Yes, it's absolutely true. Especially when you have that reputation throughout the league. The refs kind of have an idea how you play. You're a veteran team. You've been there before. It's particularly effective. But speaking to your point, if you just have one guy out there being physical, stands out like a sore thumb. But you're talking about how Oklahoma City Thunder, they're out there, they're united, they're all on the same page. They're playing the exact same way. So it just seems like natural basketball, cohesive basketball, particularly since they're setting the pace from the get-go with every one of these games.
Okay. I mean, fun to watch for us, not so fun, of course. If you're a Suns fan, we apologize for that. But hey, that's how it goes.
Yeah, the Suns aren't
That's
the only
the
ones.
ropes. Okay, facts.
Suns
That's
aren't
facts.
the only ones that
All right, we're-
themselves like they're a college group of kids that just love being together. And it's rare that you see that type of a situation in professional sports, let alone the NBA. They are just riding a high, they're riding a wave that in my 16 years of covering this league, I just never seen before.
Right. And you mentioned how unselfish they are, their ball movement, Robin. All of that attributes to the success here. But they also have like this little X factor that's really pushing them through this year.
Yeah, and I do think it could be that fraternal bond that Chris speaks of. You don't see it extremely often, definitely not to this degree.
Yeah.
There's something uniting those guys, something special,
Yeah.
special ingredient.
No question. SGA had the caption of the year earlier this season. Maybe it's the bars. Maybe that's what's bringing them together. How can he go back and forth when he doesn't go back in fourth, as in the fourth quarter, just sitting out? Because why does he need to?
Yeah.
What's most impressive about what he's doing this season, Chris, outside of like not even needing a fourth quarter to hit 30 on most nights?
Yeah, averaging
33.
over 30
Yeah.
without getting into the fourth quarter. He didn't get into the fourth again, but this is pure dominance. And I think, it definitely have to think about the style of play of today's game. There's extra possessions. The game is faster. Teams are shooting more threes now. But even when they took OKC out tonight, when they took SGA out in the fourth quarter, OKC still outscored the Suns 28-17 in that final frame. That's impressive. That just shows you that they have a deep squad. And remember, OKC, the way they draft Robin and MJ, they got a lot of picks, so they got a lot of first-round guys that's coming in the wing and ready to play those fourth quarters.
people.
Yeah, they robbing people. They got them in the wing, so it's a terrible sight, man. It's a terrible sight to see. I'm sorry for the opposition out there.
Facts. It's really tough to go against these guys, especially now they are just on fire. But in terms of style of play, dominance, historically, do they remind you of any other team?
Dominance, I think the only thing in recent memory, for me, the Golden State Warriors from that 73-9 season. I think the benefit that the Thunder have comparing themselves to that Warriors team, it gives them a reason to stay motivated, take it one game at a time, because we all know that Warriors team set a record, but they didn't get that ultimate job done. And that's every team's dream, winning the finals. These guys want to win back-to-back finals, so they know they got to take it one game at a time.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean a thing without the ring.
Facts. Is this the team to get it done back-to-back? Feels like it right now, Chris.
It definitely feels like
Yeah.
Lee, I have to.